Namaskar, welcome to my YouTube channel Green Habits by Dr. Chinmay Swai. Today, here I am with how part. So, all of my previous videos are they are with the concept, the why part, and some point on what part. But today I am going to discuss on how part. For an example, in my last video, short video, so I requested all of you to actually go through my previous video so that you can connect with my subsequent videos, because those are on how part and my previous videos are on concept part, why part. Because you know something, if you know why, then how would be easier. So again one disclaimer, I will use both English and Hindi. जहाँ पे भी मैं हिंदी में बात करूँगी मैं उसको इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट करूँगी. whenever I will talk in Hindi, then again I am going to translate in English because some of my examples would be in Hindi. सो थोड़ा थोड़ा बीच में मैं हिंदी बोलूँगी क्योंकि ये वीडियो सबके लिए है. ठीक है, दिस वीडियो इज़ फॉर ऑल, स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम लाइक लद्दाख टू कन्याकुमारी एंड फ्रॉम दिस साइड महाराष्ट्र टू नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न साइड. तो सो जो लोग भी ये मेरे वीडियो देखेंगे ये सबके लिए होगा, तो इसीलिए मैं उसको दोनों ही लैंग्वेज में करने की कोशिश करूँगी. अगेन आई वुड लाइक टू रिएटरेट हियर, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू teach you anything. I never teach, I don't have any intention of that. But again and again, through my channel, through my YouTube videos, I am just trying to rebrush your memory. So just for an example, if you go through my earlier videos, like my first video was on why energy audit, water audit and carbon footprint calculation matters. Then my second video is on the some part of Suman Roadmap 2030 and what are the points in context of climate change to maternal health and newborn health. And my third video was on green habits under INPOS. So all my videos are previous videos are on some concepts. Okay, now whatever I have discussed during my previous videos today and my subsequent videos would be on how part, how we are going to do this. Because sir and ma'am, implementation matters. If we are talking about why energy audit matters, then the next part would be how we are going to do it. Okay, so my today's video is based on how to conduct the energy audit. Okay, so if you see my first slide, so it is mentioning about identify the energy use, the first point. Then the second point is related to analyze your data. Third point, find the opportunity. And the fourth point is save energy and save cost, because everything is roaming around vitamin M is nothing but budgetary part. Okay, whatever you are doing, so we are going to reduce our cost also. So how? So this video is all about this how part. So energy audit is nothing but assessing, analyzing and optimizing the energy use, whatever I have mentioned in my first slide, this slide. Okay, now second slide is talking about those concepts. So now introduction. Energy is a very critical input for all sector. So this video is not only for public health facility but also for the corporate hospital, the private hospital and the other industries as well, because the concept of energy audit, how we are going to conduct the energy audit is similar, but the example may differ. For an example, the energy audit process would be the same at our home as well. How I am going to give you some example from our day-to-day life also. Okay, so basically this is for all sector. Okay, so now why it is necessary? Rising energy cost and climate concerns. It is also demanding the efficient use of energy. यू नो एनर्जी कॉस्ट इन टर्म्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिकल बिल, ओके, जो हमारे अस्पताल में भी है और ये हमारे घर पे भी हो सकता है. Okay, this energy cost may be in our hospital, in our home as well. So how we are going to reduce our electricity bill, okay, and how we are going to contribute to reduce the carbon footprint calculation. Okay, why I am connecting those dots, I am going to tell you. That's why I have requested all of you in my short video, please go through my first video, okay, and all my earlier videos, because after that only we are going to connect, okay. So, and now this energy audit is going to help all of you to identify the energy saving opportunities, okay. हम किस तरह से हम कुछ हमारा इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जो बिल है उसको कम कर सकते हैं, किस तरह से घर पे या अपने अस्पताल में जहाँ पे भी हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं वहाँ पे कुछ ऐसी हम इलेक्ट्रिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट इक्विपमेंट या कुछ भी लगाए जैसे कि हमारा एनर्जी भी सेव हो जाएगा, एट द सेम टाइम हम लोग कुछ पैसे भी बचा लेंगे, ठीक है. सो दिस एनर्जी ऑडिट इज गोइंग टू help all of us to identify whatever we can do, okay, like for an example to reduce the electricity bill, okay, through some replacing some LED bulbs, okay, doing some energy conservation measures, okay, and my entire discussion is going to based on those points. So this is about the introduction part. Now coming to what. So as of now, we have discussed on why, then introductory part. Now what is the energy audit? So energy audit is nothing but this first slide: assessing, analyzing and optimizing the energy use. So now I am coming back to this slide, the exact definition. Okay, and I always say that ki whatever I am going to present, all are evidence based. So all the definition I extracted from BE, Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Okay, so I am giving the source also. And recently I went for an training or lead verifier course. It was a 5-day lead assessor course under our ISO series, and this ISO series is ISO 14064. It is talking about the environmental management and sustainability. So there also the definition is there. So I am quoting from those materials only. So what is the definition? So the definition is, this is a systemic inspection and analysis of energy consumption in a facility. So it also identifies where and how energy is used. And the third point is, this energy audit is going to suggest you the cost effective energy saving measures. That means there are 3 things, okay. आपको थोड़ा पहले आपको आइडेंटिफाई करनी है, इंस्पेक्ट करना है अपनी फैसिलिटी को, कहाँ पे किस तरह से आपने इलेक्ट्रिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट इक्विपमेंट लगा रखा है, किस तरह से आप यूज़ कर रहे हो, उसका एक डिटेल एनालिसिस आपको करना है, ठीक है. एंड नंबर 2, आपको ये देखना है कि आपको ये आइडेंटिफाई करना है कहाँ पे और कितना हम एनर्जी यूज़ कर रहे हैं. फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल, in a facility, if I am going to give you an example for an armed sub center, so there we are having very limited rooms, ठीक है. So but if you go to CSC and the district headquarter hospital or district hospital, whatever may be the nomenclature in your states and UTs, there of course you are utilizing more energy. Okay, because in DH we have different departments, OPD, IPD, okay, and your like labor room, your ICU and all other critical care units. But if you go to PSC and if you go to armed sub centers, उसमें क्या होता है, ज़्यादातर आपकी जैसे PSC की बात करें, OPD, IPD है, ठीक है, कहीं की जगह पे लेबर रूम है, ओके. और बट जब हम आर्म सब सेंटर की बात करते हैं वहाँ उसमें तो 2 और 3 रूम ही होते हैं. सो दैट मीन्स योर आइडेंटिफिकेशन ऑफ वेयर एंड हाउ एनर्जी इज यूज्ड, that is going to be different. Okay, so according to your workplace, we are going to identify. This is nothing but the part of your energy audit. Okay, now the third thing is that this energy audit is going to give you the further suggestion towards a cost effective energy conservation measures or energy saving measures. Why cost effective? क्योंकि जिस तरह से हमारे पास जितना बजट होता है, जहाँ पे जितनी की ज़रूरत है, अगर डीएच की बात करें, सीएससी की बात करें, सेकेंडरी केयर, टर्शियरी केयर की बात करें, वहाँ पे हम लोगों के पास फंड भी ज़्यादा होता है, वहाँ पे अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ भी ज़्यादा होती है कि किस तरह से हम अपना एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन हम प्लान करें. बट अगर हम बात करें आर्म सब सेंटर की, जहाँ पे जो गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर से उनको पता होगा पीएससी और आर्म सब सेंटर में कितना अनटाइड फंड होता है. और अगर मैं एट द सेम टाइम इफ आई टॉक अबाउट प्राइवेट सेक्टर एज वेल, कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर एज वेल, उसमें भी वेरिएशन है. छोटे छोटे अस्पताल से लेके बड़े बड़े कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर है, दे ऑल्सो कैन प्लान अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर बजट. ओके, दे ऑल्सो प्लान फॉर द फर्दर एनर्जी सेविंग मेजर्स डिपेंडिंग अपॉन देयर बजट, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन देयर हॉस्पिटल सेटअप. ओके, सो दिस डेफिनेशन इज एप्लीकेबल टू ऑल. Okay, चलिए, I hope you are getting my point. Now coming to objective of this energy audit. Okay, so what are the objective? Number 1, reduce the energy consumption. Okay, that doesn't mean you are going to compromise on something. Why I said compromise? Why I have used this word compromise? Because you know that in the procedure area, in the circulation area, in the critical care area, we need to use different kind of your energy based on your lux meter. Okay, lux is the energy for measurement of your bulbs, okay, or lights. So अगर आपके ओटी में चाहिए कितना लक्स, अगर आपका कॉरिडोर में 100 लक्स चाहिए, अगर आपके जो टॉयलेट्स वहाँ पे आपको 100 से 200 लक्स चाहिए. बट जब भी हम बात करते हैं क्रिटिकल केयर यूनिट्स की, ऑफ कोर्स ओटी में, आईसीयू में, जहाँ पे कोई भी किसी भी तरह का प्रोसीजर किया जा रहा है, वेर एवर वी आर डूइंग सम काइंड ऑफ प्रोसीजर, दैट मीन्स वी नो वी नीड ए हाई अमाउंट ऑफ energy. Okay, high amount of bulbs as well. So we can't compromise on this point. Okay, that's why I said कि no compromise. आपने देखा होगा इनक्वास में भी ये है. अगर आप देखोगे कायाकल्प की इम्प्लीमेंटेशन गाइड बुक में भी है कि कौन से एरिया के लिए कितना लक्स मीटर आपको यूज़ करना है. ओके, एंड अगर आप एनएबीएच में भी देखो, उनके जो गाइडलाइंस है उसमें भी लक्स मीटर किस एरिया के लिए कितना चाहिए. इफ़ यू गो टू बोथ इनक्वास, एनएबीएच और अदर सर्टिफिकेशन और एक्रेडिटेशन गाइडलाइन, दे हैव देयर ओन एसओपीज कि हाउ मच ऑफ लक्स you are going to use in your different your areas inside the premises of your hospital. So you need to adhere to that. Okay, so that's why I have used this term no compromise. Okay, number 1. Number 2, reduce the energy cost. That means here after this energy audit we are going to save our electricity bill. How? So please wait for my subsequent slides. Now the third point, another objective is that to improve the equipment efficiency. That means if whenever we are not utilizing any electrical instrument or equipment, you have to switch off that. You are getting my point? ओके, जहाँ पे हम कुछ यूज़ नहीं कर रहे हैं, चाहे वो छोटा बल्ब क्यों ना हो, चाहे ये जो अभी जो मैं लैपटॉप या टैब यूज़ कर रही हूँ, अगर मैं जब यूज़ नहीं कर रही हूँ तो उसको मैं शट डाउन करूँ. जिस रूम में मैं नहीं हूँ या जहाँ पे जैसे मान के चलिए इन केस ऑफ ओपीडीज, ओके, मोर स्पेसिफिकली इफ आई से द स्पेशलिस्ट ओपीडीज, ओके, जैसे ही उसका टाइमिंग ऑफ हो जाता है उसके उस वाले ओपीडी का आपका लाइट्स जो है, फैन जो है वो स्विच ऑफ होना चाहिए. सो ये भी है. सो थ्रू विच वी आर गोइंग टू इम्प्रूव द इक्विपमेंट एफिशिएंसी एज वेल. नाउ यहाँ पे थोड़ा मैं 4th पॉइंट ये मार्क करूँगी, टू इम्प्रूव ऑपरेशनल परफॉर्मेंस. ओके, एंड यहाँ पे मैं जो पांचवा पॉइंट जो सबसे बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है, द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट, ओके, विच इज इन अलाइनमेंट विथ माय प्रीवियस वीडियोस, ओके, to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions. Okay, so these are the 5 objectives. So how and why we are actually going to conduct the energy audit, and another objectives are, so initially I said, and during my short videos also, I earlier actually specified that ki, if you are going to implement in Quas also, Kayakup eco-friendly theme also, and any other green hospital initiative project, okay, in corporate private sector, all are having 3 common things, okay, and this energy audit is one of them. Even if you go to the one of the national health program of government of India, that is national program for climate change and human health, if you go to that guideline also, energy audit is there, water conservation is there, and carbon footprint calculation is there. So that's why I have chosen those topics, because those are common, okay. So whosoever is watching my videos, they are going to have some kind of clarity, okay. So I hope so. So now coming to my next slide, need for the energy audit. So we have already discussed how we are going to decrease the energy bills. That means, because nowadays we are having a very rising electricity bills, so we are going to decrease that. Equipment inefficiency, we are actually we came across in various ways that how the equipments, they are not actually efficiently, we are not using that, because even if they are not in used, so the departments are closed, the equipment instruments, they are on, okay. Ultimately it is leading to the equipment inefficiency. Now, of course, need of the hour, environmental compliance, okay, directly to reduce the your carbon emission, indirectly your financial burden, okay, sustainability goal, okay. So if you see my first video, I have attached one slide on SDG 13, Sustainable Development Goal 13, what it talks about, and how that SDG 13 is related to 3 other SDGs, okay, which is talking about your health and well-being, safe energy, and renewable energy, okay. Please go through my first video, then only we are going to have more clarity on this video. Now, need of the energy audit, regulatory requirements. So what are those regulatory requirements? I am going to discuss during my subsequent slides. I have kept one slide on that, okay, 1 or 2 slide on that. So now coming to, after this introduction and what part, the objective, the need of the for this energy audit, now I am going to discuss on types of the energy audit, okay. So first of all, the types of energy audit, then how you are going to do it, the entire process, who is going to do, when you are going to do, okay, and the other measures. So that means my further slides would be on man, money, machine, timing, okay, and budget as well, okay. So please then listen carefully, okay. So according to Bureau of Energy Efficiency, okay, B is nothing but Bureau of Energy Efficiency. According to that guideline, there are 2 types of energy audit. Type 1, this preliminary audit, and type 2 is detailed energy audit, okay. So one by one I am going to discuss on those 2 things, but before that I will discuss on some point, okay. Let me give the just a background of preliminary audit and detailed audit, then only you can able to understand this, and then the man part, who is going to do, how we are going to do, what are the machineries required, okay. Because see, here audit is not something like you have a checklist like in Quas, NABA, JCI, or you have a Kayakup checklist. No, here is something different. So how we are going to discuss? Okay. So first of all, this preliminary audit. So this preliminary audit is nothing but it's a kind of quick exercise. So like the name is saying that walk through audit. ऐसे बात से अगर मैं हिंदी में बोलूँ, जैसे चलते चलते कुछ चीज़ें हमारे नज़र में आ गया, सो किस तरह से हम उसको नोट डाउन करेंगे और किस तरह से हम उस पर कुछ करेक्टिव एक्शन एंड प्रिवेंटिव एक्शन लेंगे और जो आगे चल के हमें डिटेल एनर्जी ऑडिट में हमें मदद करेगी. दैट मीन्स दिस प्रिलिमिनरी ऑडिट इज द बेस फॉर आवर डिटेल ऑडिट एंड दिस ऑडिट इज ए काइंड ऑफ क्विक एक्सरसाइज. ओके. सो मैं जो पॉइंट्स बताने से पहले आपको एक एग्जाम्पल देना चाहूँगी, नॉट फ्रॉम हॉस्पिटल सेक्टर बट फ्रॉम आवर होम. ओके. जैसे घर पे आप लोग, जैसे मैं अभी एक रूम में हूँ. ओके. सो दूसरे रूम में कोई नहीं है, तो मुझे क्या करना है? जैसे मैंने देखा कि रूम्स के 2-3 रूम के लाइट्स ऑन हैं जबकि वहाँ पे कोई नहीं है, तो मैं क्या करूँगी? मैं उसको स्विच ऑफ कर लूँगी उस लाइट्स को. ठीक है, क्योंकि मैं अभी एक रूम में हूँ. तो ये क्या है? ये क्या है? इट्स ए काइंड ऑफ वर्क थ्रू ऑडिट, क्विक एक्सरसाइज. ओके. जिससे मैंने देख लिया, अरे ये सारे रूम के लाइट जले हुए हैं, तो इसमें मेरे इलेक्ट्रिक बिल तो बहुत ज़्यादा आ रहे होंगे. ठीक है. तो मैंने देख लिया कि यहाँ पे ऑन है, उसको अगर मैं ऑफ कर दूँ तो मेरे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल जो है वो कम हो जाएंगे. बट उसके लिए बेस क्या है? उसके लिए बेस है मेरा प्रीवियस इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल. सो अगेन आई एम ट्रांसलेटिंग इनटू इंग्लिश. माय एग्जांपल इज ऑन माय home. Okay. So while I am just roaming around my home, I have observed that out of 3 rooms, I am using only 1 room and all the lights and fans are switched on in my other rooms. So what I am going to do? Because I have the electricity bill of my previous month, it was very high, so I need to cut down. Okay. Because vitamin A matters for everyone. Vitamin A means money. Okay. So what I will do? During this quick exercise, I will find out, yes, I should switch off those lights and fans whenever those rooms are not in use. Okay. So likewise, you can, whenever you are going through a round in your facility, in your workplace, you can just go through that. Please pick up the points. Please identify the points where you can have a low cost or no cost investment. I have used 2 terminology, no cost and low cost. Okay. So now I am coming back to my slide. Okay. So please try to correlate those slides with my example. First of all, preliminary audit is to establish the energy conservation in the hospital. ओके. जब तक मेरे पास एक बेस नहीं आएगा कि मैं कितना खर्चा कर रही हूँ, कहाँ पे मुझे कट डाउन की ज़रूरत है, तब तक मेरे पास एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन मेजर्स नहीं आएंगे. ओके. until and unless I have a baseline with me, I cannot suggest someone in my facility to do further energy conservation measures. Okay. So preliminary audit is to estimate the scope for saving. Okay. So through this preliminary audit, we are going to identify the most likely and easiest area for attention. If I quote an example from my previous experiences in my previous facilities, whenever we used to go for the round of the facility, the all the lights and fans of toilets, they were not in use, but the lights were on. That means for me, for that facility, that was the most likely and easiest areas for attention. But those points may vary depending upon your setup, your healthcare facilities. Okay. For an example, if you go to a PSC is 24/7. Okay. As per IPHS. If you go to armed sub center, as per IPHS, they have a mandatory time period. But after that time period of that armed sub center, whenever the staff they went from the facility, whether they shut down the lights or and fans or not, except for that your nameplate. Okay, so as per your state policy. So इसका मतलब क्या है, ये सब आपको देखना पड़ेगा. एंड दोज आर द मोस्ट easiest आपका areas for attention. Now here preliminary audit, it is going to give you the immediate low cost and no cost improvement saving actions. I have written over here no cost and low cost. So what is the most prominent low cost measures? Here an example, you are doing the round and the lights and fans all are switched on, okay, and there was no one in the corridor. That means you need to switch off. This is nothing but the switched off policy. See, you just go and switch, or you just tell someone, or you just do by it yourself. Okay, switched off policy. So with no cost, यहाँ पे आपको कुछ पैसा खर्च नहीं करना पड़ा. आप सीधा गए, आपने लाइट और फैन को स्विच ऑफ किया. ठीक है. एट द सेम टाइम इफ आई गिव यू एन एग्जाम्पल ऑफ लो कॉस्ट. कभी कभी हम क्या करते हैं कि कहीं पे एक बल्ब लगा हुआ है, उसको हम एलईडी में बदल देते हैं. जैसे जो कि मतलब जो पुराने बल्ब्स लगे हैं उसको हम चेंज कर देते हैं, तो उसमें एलईडी बल्ब लगा देते हैं 20-40 का, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन योर वर्क एरियाज. ओके, तो वो बहुत कम पैसे में आपका हो जाता है. एंड दोज आर सम क्विक एक्सरसाइजेस. ओके, सो वॉट एवर एग्जाम्पल्स आई हैव गिवन ओवर हियर, so those are from the preliminary audit. Okay, so your preliminary audit is going to set you a reference point, and this is the area, this is the base for your detailed energy audit and for your detailed measurement. Okay, and your preliminary measure, it is using the existing and easily obtained data. यहाँ पे हम डाटा की बात क्यों कर रहे हैं? क्योंकि इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल, जैसे ही कि मैंने आपको अभी कहा, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल. सो यहाँ पे एक और चीज़ मैं बोलूँगी. हियर आई एम गोइंग टू रिएटरेट ऑन वन मोर थिंग. ऑल ऑफ अस वी आर हैविंग ए मीटर, ओके, एट होम, एट हॉस्पिटल, एवरीवेयर. बट नाउ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट submeter. Please note down this. Why submeter? Okay, chaliye, we are going to discuss on that. Now this slide is all about detail audit. So what is detail audit? It is a comprehensive audit, okay, and it is going to provide you a detailed energy project implementation. Okay, because here we are going to evaluate all the major energy using system. Okay, so there are three types. There are actually three phases. So number one is phase 1, pre-audit phase. Number 2, audit phase, phase 2. And number 3 is post-audit phase. Okay, this is something like our PDCA, Plan, Do, Check Act, or Plan, Do, Study Act. Okay, so this is nothing but like this only. So chaliye, so this is all about your detail audit. So during the detail audit, you are going to see the accurate estimation of the energy saving and cost. Okay, and here we are going to do a detailed energy costing calculation. And one more thing, inventory. So what is the inventory here? Here the inventory of all the instrument equipments we are utilizing in our hospital settings. Okay, or for like light, fan, your any kind of instrument equipment, okay, in your labor room, in your OT. Okay, so please note down those points, because now the detail audit is going to be a bit heavier than the preliminary audit. Okay, so what is the inventory exercise, how we are going to do it, I am going to discuss all the point. in a nutshell. Okay, so now we have an idea about why energy audit is required, what is the need, the objective, what is energy audit, and the types of the energy audit. Now, who is going to do the man part? Okay, who is going to do? Only one or a team? Okay, so it's always a teamwork. Okay, so identify the person or the committee to do that. But the committee should have at least one person or two person. They should possess the proficient computer skills, okay, to analyze. Understanding of the healthcare facility. ठीक है, अगर आर्म सेल्फ सेक्टर है तो उसकी टाइमिंग क्या है, वहाँ पे कितने एनर्जी एफिशिएंट इंस्ट्रूमेंट इक्विपमेंट है, अगर ये एक CSC-FRU है तो वहाँ पे कितने डिपार्टमेंट्स है, वहाँ पे कितने हाईली एफिशिएंट आपके इंस्ट्रूमेंट इक्विपमेंट है. ठीक है, अगर मैं DH की बात करूं तो वहाँ पे कितने डिपार्टमेंट है, वहाँ पे हम किस तरह से यूटिलाइज कर रहे हैं सारे इंस्ट्रूमेंट इक्विपमेंट को. ओके, और कहाँ पे कितने लक्स का हम यूटिलाइज कर रहे हैं. सो दैट पर्सन, द कमिटी शुड नो, द कमिटी शुड हैव द ग्रिप ऑफ दैट फैसिलिटी. ओके, एंड द थर्ड मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट इज दैट दे शुड हैव द एबिलिटी टू बिल्ड द एनर्जी सिस्टम and to conduct an energy survey. That means they should have some idea how you are going to conduct the energy audit. Okay, क्योंकि ऑडिट के नाम से सबको ये लगता है कि कोई एक चेकलिस्ट होगा, हम उसको लेके जाएंगे और ऐसे ही टिक 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 कर देंगे. No, this audit is not only about ticking the checklist, filling up the checklist. No, this audit is something related to something like bigger than that. You need to jot down your departments of your facility based on your level of healthcare. Okay, you need to jot down the timing of the different department. Why I am saying this? Because your OPD hours, IPD is 24/7, but your OPD hours, your specialist OPD hours, your critical care units. Okay, so depending upon their scope of services, depending upon your patient footfall or beneficiary footfall, depending upon your utilization of instrument equipment, you have to do the energy survey. And whenever you are taking care of this instrument equipment, this is nothing but your inventory of instrument equipment. Okay, चलिए कैसे मैं एग्जाम्पल देती हूँ आपको. So this is something related to M1M. Okay, man, who is going to do? Team. Okay, always teamwork. Okay, remember. Now, machine. So here there are so many actually instruments used in energy audit to catch the actually the how we are utilizing, what is the actually the capacity of that bulb or capacity of that any kind of instrument equipment. But here I would suggest all of you to use this lux meter and temperature sensors. We all are utilizing this lux meter. It's very easy because sir and ma'am, I said na, low cost or no cost. See, again I am giving the example. If you have your mobile, then you can download lux meter. It is no cost. Of course, you आपने वहाँ पे एक अपना मोबाइल आपने खरीदा है, वो एक आपने इन्वेस्टमेंट पर्सनली किया है. बट फॉर लक्स मीटर यू कैन सिंपली डाउनलोड दैट. सो एक तरह से आपका हो गया नो कॉस्ट. बट जब हम लो कॉस्ट की बात करते हैं, दैट मीन्स you have to buy a lux meter, and it is available in GEM portal. Okay, I am also writing over here GEM portal. So it is available here in some of the other shopping site. Here I am not actually marketing for anyone, but during my practices implementation part, me and my team, we have purchased some of the things from GEM portal, Amazon, because it's a cost effective thing. It was a cost effective thing for all of us at that point of time. Okay, so you can buy things from government sector, your GEM portal for corporate sector. They are free to go according to their rules, regulation, or policy. Okay, there are so many online shopping centers that we can buy Lux meter or any other thing for this, whatever I have mentioned over here. But please try to do a low cost or no cost. If you have budget, then go for your higher side. Okay, so these are the, so we have covered the man, we have covered the material side. Okay, machine, here I would take machine side. Okay, so now coming to the energy audit process, the entire process. Okay, chaliye. So the entire process is, first of all, planning and data collection, then site visit and measurement. Each line has its own meaning and each line has its own significance. Believe me, I am going to give you examples. Okay, then energy analysis, then identification of ECMs, that means your energy conservation measures. Next to that, cost benefit analysis, and finally your reporting and implementation. And whenever we are talking about implementation, that means it's a cyclical process. So हुआ ना आपका ये PDCA, एक बार करके देखो तब आपको समझ में आएगा कि PDCA है या नहीं. So quality improvement is everywhere. Okay, so now I am going to give you the example from each line. Okay, because each line is having their own significance. Planning and data collection, ये कहाँ से शुरू होगा? अगर एक दिन someday you found that कि my energy bill is so high, I am talking about your hospital. So in one of the meetings, you have decided that no, now we have to cut down our electricity bill. How? We have a baseline in terms of your bills, electrical bills. So ये आपने planning कर लिया, ये आपने data collection कर लिया, ठीक है? Then site visit and measurement. Saran ma'am, here comes the role for submitter. मैंने कहा था ना, मीटर के बाद थोड़ा सबमीटर को भी याद रखिए, ठीक है? सी, इफ योर फैसिलिटी इज लाइक आर्म सब सेंटर, वहाँ पे तो आपका 1 मीटर में काम चल जाता है कि उसमें 2-3 नी रूम होते हैं. अगर हम प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल देखें तो वो एक रूम से शुरू होके बहुत कॉर्पोरेट तक जाता है. सो हियर आई एम ट्राइंग टू से दैट कि डिपेंडिंग अपॉन योर सेटअप ऑफ द फैसिलिटी, नाउ वी हैव टू इंस्टॉल submitter for your different departments. Why? For an example, I am quoting from district headquarter hospital or CSC. So I am continuing the example from DH only. So we saw that the electricity bill of a DH is very high. We have the data of my previous year. Why I am saying previous year? उसका भी reason है. चलिए अभी मैं प्रीवियस मंथ की बात करती हूँ. प्रीवियस ईयर की बात मैं तब करूँगी जिस वीडियो में मैं बात करूँगी हाउ टू कैलकुलेट द कार्बन फुटप्रिंट कैलकुलेशन. अभी चलिए हम थोड़ा अभी मंथली पे ही बात करते हैं. ईयरली का भी मैं एग्जांपल इसमें भी दूंगी, उस वीडियो में भी दूंगी. ओके, चलिए. सो वी हैव द डाटा इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल फॉर द लास्ट मंथ. बट कैसे पता चलेगा कि कौन सा डिपार्टमेंट मेरा सबसे ज़्यादा यूज़ कर रहा है या कौन सा डिपार्टमेंट कम यूज़ कर रहा है? How you are going to segregate that? कि which of my actually departments they have consumed much more energy and which are consuming less? For that only your site visit. For an example, OPDs. Your OPD, general OPD, emergency, casualty 24/7, or your OPD like according to your state policy. In summer and winter, 8 to 12, 3 to 5, or 7 to 11, or 4 to 6, depending upon your geographical scenario, depending upon your state policy. But what about specialized OPD? वो तो इवनिंग में होता नहीं है मोस्ट ऑफ स्टेट में, जो कि स्टेट पॉलिसी के हिसाब से, ठीक है, और वो उसकी छुट्टी भी होती है गवर्नमेंट हॉलीडेज में, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, ठीक है। सो आप अपने हिसाब से आपका स्टेट को जो पॉलिसी है उस हिसाब से क्रॉस चेक करना, ठीक है। और अनदर एग्जाम्पल, अच्छा IPD 24/7, बट if you don't have any patient in the orthopedic your IPD, do you think वहाँ के सारे जो इलेक्ट्रिक वहाँ पे फैन लाइट सारे ऑन होने चाहिए? अगर पेशेंट नहीं है तो ऑफ होने चाहिए, ठीक है। कोई कॉरिडोर में जैसे वेटिंग स्पेसेस, ज़्यादातर वेटिंग स्पेसेस में भीड़ तब होती है जब आपके OPD टाइमिंग्स होती हैं, ओके। बट ड्यूरिंग नाइट टाइम्स आपके IPD के वोटिंग एरिया में, मतलब वहाँ पे भी ज़्यादा हो सकता है, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन योर विजिटर पॉलिसी, okay. That means here I am trying to correlate with some of the points from your hospital policy. Those are very meticulously mentioned, may it be your INQUAS or NABH. हर जगह पे आपका विजिटर पॉलिसी का रोल है, टाइम मैंडेट का रोल है, क्योंकि ये सारे पॉइंट्स आपके सर्विस प्रोविजन में कहीं ना कहीं आते हैं। सर्विस प्रोविजन में, एरिया ऑफ कंसर्न D में, A में आते हैं। ये मैंने अभी INQUAS का एग्जाम्पल दिया, टाइम मैंडेट, एरिया ऑफ कंसर्न A, विजिटर पॉलिसी, एरिया ऑफ कंसर्न D, ठीक है। तो दिस इज द सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ सबमीटर, ओके, साइट विजिट, सो दैट यू कैन हैव ए क्लैरिटी कि येस दोज डिपार्टमेंट्स दे आर कंज्यूमिंग माई इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिट हायर। नाउ हाउ आई एम गोइंग टू रिड्यूस दैट विदाउट कॉम्प्रोमाइजिंग द रोल ऑफ दैट डिपार्टमेंट्स, ओके। ऐसा नहीं कि ICU में चाहिए 24/7, नहीं, मुझे तो सेविंग करनी है, पेशेंट है तभी मैंने कट कर दिया लाइट, नहीं। You don't have patient, please switch off all your lights and fans, your ACs, all these things. But patient है तो 24/7, ठीक है। That's why the significance of site visit and measurement. That's why your submeter. Okay, now energy analysis. Whatever I have discussed during my last 5 to 7 minutes, those are nothing but we have analyzed something. This is nothing but energy analysis. And this energy analysis is going to give you the energy conservation measures. Whether I am going to have a solar panel for my ICU, whether I am going to have a solar panel for my IPD because they are running 24/7, or whether I am going to install a solar panel for my entire facility. So this is you are going to identify, okay. And this is related to your cost benefit analysis, depending on your scope of the service, depending on your budget. You need to decide whether you are going to have solar panel for your entire hospital, or whether you are going to just simply LED transition. Just simply you need to implement the switch off policy, which is a no cost. Just simply a LED transition, which is a low cost, or you are going to have the solar panel for the entire hospital. This is nothing but your cost benefit analysis, which is related to your energy conservation measures. That means both are related to each other. They have their own significance, but they are related to each other, okay. Now the final part, reporting and implementation. For each and everything you should report and implementation. That's why my videos, okay, because implementation matters. हमने सारा ट्रेनिंग करा लिया, हमने सब देख लिया, हमने SOPs पढ़ लिए, गाइडलाइन पढ़ लिए, बट जब इम्प्लीमेंटेशन की बात आते ही तो हम कैसे करें? हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डू? हमें ऐसे ही करना पड़ेगा. So that's why I am trying to give you some simple example from our day-to-day life. Okay? चलिए, ये हो गया एंटायर प्रोसेस. और इसमें भी ना मैंने बहुत सारे जो मेरे स्लाइड्स है ना वो मैंने कवर कर दिए हैं. कैसे? आई एम गोइंग टू शो यू. ओके, सो व्हाइल डिस्कसिंग, because it's already 45 minutes, I have discussed so many things regarding my many other slides as well, which I am going to show you here. Okay, so please wait for that. So the detailed audit. As per I have already said that as per the Bureau of Energy Efficiency, okay, so preliminary audit and detailed audit. So the detailed audit is a comprehensive assessment of energy use. Whatever I have discussed during my previous slide, it is going to identify the ECM. Now I am going to utilize the short form, because ECM is now you know that ECM is nothing but energy conservation measures. Now this is applicable for all industry, hospital, buildings. That's why at the onset of my video, I have already informed all of you that this video is going to help you to all of us. Public sector, private sector, if you are going for INQUA, SkyACult, NABH or any kind of green hospital initiative, okay, and of course under our NPCC-HH. Again, I am utilizing this term. This is nothing but National Program for Climate Change and Human Health. That means all are related to each other. We cannot work in silo. Okay, teamwork. Chali. Now, objective of this detail on energy audit, again, what are those? I am again reiterating. It may sound a bit repetitive, but it is going to give you more clarity. Identify the major energy consuming areas. Just thought of one or two departments of your hospital. Maybe your lab, maybe your CSST. They are consuming much more energy if you have CSST. जहाँ पे भी आप ऑटोक्लेविंग कर रहे हो, ठीक है, स्टेरिलाइजेशन कर रहे हो, ठीक है, अगर आपकी फैसिलिटी में पूरा का पूरा बायोमेडिकल वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट यूनिट का सेटअप है, क्योंकि मैंने देखा है, क्योंकि जो मेरे प्रीवियस फैसिलिटीज़ है जहाँ पे मैंने काम किया अर्लियर, आई हैव वर्क इन फ्यू ऑफ द डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल्स ऑफ उड़ीसा. There we have a total setup for our biomedical waste management unit with the shredder, autoclaves. So that means those departments are the major energy consuming areas. Our lab, our CSST department. Okay. तो यहाँ पे क्या होता है, ज़्यादा हम एनर्जी कंज्यूम करते हैं. अगर जैसे मैं कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर की बात करूँ, सी जैसे अगर गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर में कई स्टेट में फ्यू स्टेट दे हैव दी व्हाट वी कॉल एज दी some OT, like they are having a very good setup. Okay, modular OT. In some of the states, we have modular OT setup in government sector, but in private sector, they have modular OTs. They have AHU. AHU is our air handling unit. They have HVAC, your heat, ventilation, AC system, entire central your cooling system and central heating system. Here I am utilizing one word, cooling system. Okay. So sir and ma'am, that means this video is not only for the plain area or this और जहाँ पे ज़्यादा गर्मी होती है, यहाँ पे हम लोग ये बात कर रहे हैं, like places like लेह लद्दाख, जम्मू कश्मीर, तवांग एरिया ऑफ अरुणाचल, जहाँ पे भी टेम्परेचर माइनस पे जाता है, बर्फबारी होती है, द्रास, कारगिल सेक्टर, यहाँ पे हम लोग यूज़ करते हैं एसी कूलिंग फॉर कूलिंग. सो दे आर हैविंग सेंट्रलाइज्ड heating system. That means they are also utilizing some energy they are consuming more energy for that central heating system. That means they are also going to develop some energy conservation measures. उनको भी अपना इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल कम करने के लिए कुछ ना कुछ सोचना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, चलिए, that's why I have used this central heating system and central cooling system. So that means here we have evaluated performance of that system, because it would vary for your lab, for your CSST, for your depending upon your geographical area as well. So only you have done this and this, then only you can recommend the energy saving measures. Okay, and now finally this is going to reduce the carbon footprint. Why I have mentioned this carbon footprint? If you go in to my first video and if you go a report of healthcare without harm, So health sector is responsible for 4.4% of carbon emission. That means we have to play our role to reduce that. So this is nothing but we are playing our role. We have installed AC, we have installed refrigerator. So we should use some kind of like a B sub 4-star above AC, your R32 refrigerator, halon free fire extinguisher to reduce the carbon footprint. ओके उस तरह से हम अभी जो नॉर्मल बल्ब से हम अभी एलईडी की तरफ जा रहे हैं, हम लोग सोलर पैनल की तरफ जा रहे हैं. ठीक है. सो आप नॉर्थ ईस्ट में चले जाइए, आप लद्दाख में चले जाइए, इवन इफ़ यू गो टू एमपी छत्तीसगढ़, उन्होंने सोलर पैनल का बहुत बढ़िया यूज़ किया है. इफ़ यू गो टू ऑल दी कोस्टल एरियाज, लाइक आई बिलोंग टू कोस्टल एरिया, इफ़ यू गो टू उड़ीसा, वेस्ट बंगाल, केरला, तमिलनाडु, इवन इन द योर गुजरात, योर महाराष्ट्र, दैट साइड, सो दे हैव यूटिलाइज योर विंड एनर्जी. सो जिसके पास जो साधन है उस हिसाब से वो यूटिलाइज कर रहे हैं. एंड इफ़ आई रिमेंबर माई चाइल्डहुड डेज, दैट मीन्स आई एम सेइंग माई चाइल्डहुड डेज, मतलब उस टाइम पे हमारे घर में बायोगैस प्लांट था. ठीक है. तो आपको पता है ना, गांव में मतलब गाय भैंस अभी भी है, तो तब भी था, जो गोबर से ही बायोगैस प्लांट वहाँ पे बना के हमारे घर का जो एक मतलब 2-3 रूम जो थे ना, वो इसी से ही चलते थे. तब के ज़माने में बता रही हूँ, मतलब आप सोच सकते हो तब के ज़माने में लोग कितने एडवांस ही सोचते. हमें लगता है कि हम लोग ही सोच रहे हैं. नो, दे हैव डन so many things before than us, our ancestors, our earlier generation. Okay, चलिए. So I am just quoting the example from day to day things, so that how we are going to implement at our hospital. Okay, अगर कोई आम सब सेंटर इतने इंटीरियर हार्ट टू एरिया में है, if one of the armed sub centers, they are placed in a very remote location, they don't have that kind of budget for your solar panel. Okay, you should think of those biogas plant with cow dung. Okay, please think over that. That's why I am quoting those kind of examples. So now methodology, हमने अभी तक methodology हमने discussion कर रहे हैं, but now I will try to just fit into my presentation. So in the pre-audit phase, data collection, measurement, याद है हमने एक मीटिंग में हमने डिस्कशन किया, वहाँ पे हमने देखा हमारा इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल. So in a meeting we discussed, we focused on our electricity bill. This is nothing but our pre-audit phase. So then we have analyzed our energy use depending on ये DH है, यहाँ पे इतने सारे डिपार्टमेंट है, जो डिपार्टमेंट अभी यूटिलाइज नहीं है, उसका टाइम ओवर हो चुका है, उसको कैसे हम शट डाउन करें. उसके लाइट्स एंड फैन डिपार्टमेंट शट डाउन नहीं करना है. वी डोंट हैव टू शट डाउन द डिपार्टमेंट. आई एम जस्ट सेइंग कि यू नीड टू शट डाउन the all the electrical instrument and equipment. Okay, now the identification of ECM and that financial evaluation, this no cost, this low cost or with cost, हमने कर लिया फाइनेंशियल इवैल्यूएशन थ्रू आवर एग्जाम्पल्स. अगर स्विच ऑफ पॉलिसी करते हैं, स्विच ऑफ पॉलिसी ये क्या हो गया, नो कॉस्ट. अगर थोड़ा एलईडी ट्रांजिशन करते हैं, लो कॉस्ट. ठीक है. अगर आप गवर्नमेंट सब्सिडी से ले लेते हैं, हो जाता है लो कॉस्ट. अगर बट हम सोलर पैनल के लिए जाते हैं पूरे हॉस्पिटल के लिए, तब तो ये हमको थोड़ा ज़्यादा महंगा पड़ेगा. इट इज़ गोइंग टू गिव यू ए मोर फाइनेंशियल थिंग. ओके, नाउ फाइनली योर रिपोर्टिंग एंड इम्प्लीमेंटेशन, हु इज़ गोइंग टू रेस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर दैट. सो ये हो गया आपका प्री ऑडिट फेज. तो हम क्या करेंगे प्री ऑडिट फेज में, and in that pre-audit phase we are going to discuss on your setup of the hospital. Remember, under this man part, the person, the committee who should have some members who possesses the entire understanding of the facility, understanding of the energy survey. Why? Because they should have that kind of knowledge. अगर कोई डीएच में काम कर रहा है तो उसको डीएच का नॉलेज है. फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल, इफ योर डीएच इज हैविंग ब्लड बैंक, नो वन इज बेटर ए क्वालिफाइड पर्सन दैन योर ब्लड बैंक ऑफिसर. or the staff working in the blood bank to do the energy audit, the survey of their department. Admin team कर सकती है, but they can say कि ये मेरा जो है ये कुछ चीज़ें 24/7 रन करना चाहिए, कुछ चीज़ें हम ऑफ स्विच ऑफ कर सकते हैं. आपको पता है वाई आई कोटेड ब्लड बैंक? बिकॉज वहाँ पे भी ऐसे कुछ चीज़ें हैं जहाँ उसको आपको 24/7 स्विच ऑन रखना है. कुछ रेफ्रिजरेटर, क्योंकि आपको वो टेम्परेचर मेंटेनेंस करना पड़ता है. सिमिलरली योर कोल्ड चेन पॉइंट, उसको आप ऑफ नहीं कर सकते हैं. ऐसा ना हो कि नहीं मैम ने तो अपने वीडियो में बोला था स्विच ऑफ पॉलिसी करने के लिए, एंड इस स्विच ऑफ पॉलिसी के चक्कर में आपने सारा स्विच ऑफ कर दिया. नहीं, मैंने शुरू में ये भी बोला था कि यू शुड नॉट कंप्रोमाइज ऑन दी प्रोसेसेस. ओके, जहाँ पे यूटिलाइजेशन नहीं है वहाँ पे आप स्विच ऑफ पॉलिसी करो. Whenever you are not utilizing the services of the particular department or the particular procedure, then we can have. Okay, चलिए. Then यहाँ पे मैंने पहले बोला था कि 1 महीने का, बट अगर आप पिछले एक साल या 2-3 साल का आप कर सकते हो, it is going to give you a broader perspective. ओके, थोड़ा आपको आसान हो जाएगा और ये आपको आगे चल के मदद करेगा. दिस इज गोइंग टू हेल्प यू ड्यूरिंग योर कार्बन फुटप्रिंट कैलकुलेशन. आई एम गिविंग यू सम हिंट फॉर माई अपकमिंग वीडियोज़. ओके, हो सकता है इसके जो बाद वाले वीडियोस में मैं इसी पे डिस्कस करूँगी, बिकॉज नाउ अ डेज इफ़ यू गो टू दी प्रोग्राम गाइडलाइंस, इफ़ यू गो टू कायाकल्प इको फ्रेंडली थीम, इफ़ यू गो टू NABH, इफ़ यू गो टू एनी काइंड ऑफ सर्टिफिकेशन accreditation body, or if you going to play our role to save our mother earth, because we are responsible 4.4% of carbon emission. ओके, द हेल्थ सेक्टर. इसके लिए हमें ये तो रिड्यूस करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, तो चलिए अब फिर हमने क्या किया. हमने जो वी हैव आइडेंटिफाइड द मेजर इक्विपमेंट एंड प्रोसेसेस वेयर वी आर कंज्यूमिंग मोर एनर्जी. ओके, फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल, जैसे आप CSST, वहाँ पे जो ऑटोक्लेविंग है ज़्यादा यूज़ होते हैं वहाँ पे. बट अगर आपके वहाँ पे CSST नहीं है, OT पे या लेबर रूम में आपने अलग अलग डिपार्टमेंट में छोटा वाला ऑटोक्लेव दिया हुआ है, तो वो आपके डेफिनेटली वो आपका जो है लेस एनर्जी आपका कंज्यूम करता होगा. एंड हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू नो ऑल द पॉइंट्स? फॉर दोज पॉइंट यू नीड टू इंस्टॉल different submeters in your ICU, in your OPD, in your IPD, in your SNCU, in your NRC, whatever may be your departments. Believe me, please implement all the points. Then only you are going to identify your energy conservation measures. कहाँ पे हम ज़्यादा खर्चा कर रहे हैं, कैसे उसको कट डाउन करें. ओके, एंड of course during the pre-audit phase only you are going to identify your team or your instrument. That means during your planning phase only your man, your material, your implementation कौन करेगा, your everything. Okay, monitoring everything you are going to fix. Okay, it's a kind of TBAP. What is TBAP? सबको पता होगा. टाइम बाउंड एक्शन प्लान. ओके, जो हम इनक्वास में भी करते हैं और बाकी सारे में भी करते हैं. सब नोमेनक्लेचर अलग हो सकता है, बट द इंटेंट इज सेम. टाइम बाउंड एक्शन प्लान. ओके, थ्रू PDCA. ठीक है, चलिए ये हो गया आपका प्री ऑडिट फेज. तो अब ऑडिट फेज में क्या करेंगे? हम डाटा कलेक्शन करेंगे. प्रीवियसली हमने कुछ कर लिया, जो हमारे पास इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल थे, वॉट एवर वी हैव इन शेप ऑफ आवर इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल, those we can find out during our preliminary audit. क्योंकि preliminary audit में क्या होता है, whatever we have, okay, उसमें हमने कर दिया. Then again हमने मीटर को देखा, then we have gone through our submeter reading. So अब यह आ गया आपका during वाला phase. So then we can have the data, exact data of different departments, the load, the demand, the power factor. Here I am going to give you the example on INQUAS. Remember in the SNCO checklist, load calculation, voltage calculation, this is nothing but part of your energy audit, power consumption audit in the CSC checklist. Okay, please go through my third video, green habits under INQUAS. There I have discussed on the green habits all the points in alignment with the INQUAS checklist starting from DH2 Armed Sub Center. And I have focused on 3 areas of concern. Area of concern C, area of concern D, area of concern F. That means your input, your support service and infection control. और यही सारे पॉइंट्स कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर में भी जो भी आपका एक्रेडिटेशन और सर्टिफिकेशन क्राइटेरिया होगा, कहीं ना कहीं ये सारे पॉइंट मिलेंगे. ठीक है. सो प्लीज गो थ्रू दैट. दैट मीन्स हियर वी आर नॉट ओनली डूइंग एनर्जी ऑडिट, we are also complying some of the checkpoints under INQUAS as well. That's why I am quoting the example. Okay, go to my third video, green habits under INQUAS. वहाँ पे मैंने वेरी मेटिकुलसली सारे पॉइंट्स के बारे में डिस्कशन किया है. फ्यूल कंजप्शन, वेयर वी आर यूटिलाइजिंग फ्यूल, वेयर. अगर फिजिकल ट्रेनिंग होता तो मैं आप लोगों से पूछ के इंटरेक्शन कर लेती. यहाँ पे मुझे सब कुछ खुद ही बताना पड़ रहा है. मतलब आई एम गिविंग कोटिंग माई ओन एग्जाम्पल, बट सामने ऑडियंस होते हैं ना तो वो ज़्यादा बता पाते हैं. बिकॉज जो ऑडियंस बताती है ना, जो फील्ड सिखाती है, वो थ्योरी नहीं सिखाती है. ओके, आई ऑलवेज से देयर इज़ नो अदर यूनिवर्सिटी दैन दी फील्ड लेवल यूनिवर्सिटी. ओके, चलिए, फ्यूल कहाँ पे है? डीजल यूज़ करते हैं ना, वी आर यूटिलाइजिंग इन आवर वर्क प्लेसेस. ओके, जनरेटर है. Nowadays we are having noiseless generator, but diesel generators है ना. ठीक है, तो वहाँ पे हम कितना कर रहे हैं, कैसे कर रहे हैं, कैसे उसको हम कम कर सकते हैं. दैट मीन्स उसका भी अभी आपको नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू हैव अ रिकॉर्ड फॉर दैट ऑल्सो. एंड वन मोर थिंग, योर किचन, प्लीज रिमेंबर दिस पॉइंट. किचन में आप LPG सिलेंडर का यूज़ कर रहे हो, उसका भी रिकॉर्ड रखो. आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट ऑल ऑफ यू टू हैव द ईयरली रिकॉर्ड फॉर योर इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल, योर डीजल कंजप्शन एंड योर LPG यूटिलाइजेशन. अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग माई लाइन. प्लीज कलेक्ट द योर electricity bill for last 1 year. Please collect the data of your at least for last 1 year for your diesel consumption. कितने लीटर आपने यूटिलाइज किया. प्लीज़ कलेक्ट द डाटा ऑफ फॉर लास्ट 1 ईयर. कितना आपने LPG सिलेंडर अपने हॉस्पिटल में यूज़ किया. हो तो किचन में ही होता है, जहाँ पे डाइट का प्रोविज़न है, जहाँ पे आपका इंडोर पेशेंट है. ठीक है, प्लीज़ नोट द पॉइंट्स. दोज 3 पॉइंट्स, they are going to help you for this carbon footprint calculation. चलिए, उसको याद रखिएगा. तो ये डाटा कलेक्शन हो गया जो अभी ड्यूरिंग फेज है. ठीक है, तो एनर्जी ऑडिट खाली एनर्जी ऑडिट नहीं है, आप देख सकते हो. along with this energy audit we are discussing so many things and all are interrelated. as I said earlier, we cannot work in silo. चलिए, now the key areas I have already discussed. Your lighting system, your heat, ventilation, AC system. And if you go to Ladakh or Arunachal और JNK, सो आप वहाँ पे आपको मिल जाएगा हीटिंग सिस्टम. ठीक है, तो वहाँ पे भी आपको देखना पड़ेगा क्योंकि दोज आर ऑल्सो कंज्यूमिंग सम मेजर पार्ट ऑफ योर एनर्जी. ओके, बॉयलर स्टीम कहाँ पे है? CSST, your sterilizer. Okay, so whenever if you are using this compressed air system, चलिए कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर में होता है, तो अगर गवर्नमेंट में होता है अच्छी बात है, बट those are the key areas. Okay, but don't forget this lab also. Okay, now we have to decide your key areas for audit depending upon your प्रिलिमिनरी ऑडिट. अभी तक आपको पता चल गया कि मेरे कौन से डिपार्टमेंट है जो बहुत ज़्यादा एनर्जी कंज्यूम कर रहे हैं, उसको कैसे कट डाउन कर रहा है. दिस इज जस्ट ए कंसेप्ट. ओके, नाउ द एरियाज वुड बी इज गोइंग टू वेरी डिपेंडिंग अपॉन योर वर्क प्लेसेस. ओके, सो लाइटिंग सिस्टम में क्या कर सकते हैं? मेजर योर लक्स लेवल्स बट विदाउट कॉम्प्रोमाइजिंग द मिनिमम रेंज. ओके, assess fixer efficiency, then identify LED replacement opportunity wherever you can have with some low cost measure. ठीक है, control system, sensor, timer. For an example, here I am going to give you the example for SNSU. If you go to SNSU, so as per the MNH toolkit, उस डिपार्टमेंट का टेम्परेचर कितना होना चाहिए? 26 से 28. ठीक है, बट हम क्या करते हैं, हम कभी कभी जब एसएनसीयू जाओ तो वी आर गोइंग टू एक्सपीरियंस द सेम थिंग. वहाँ का टेम्परेचर 22 होता है, 23 होता है. सो व्हाट वी कैन हैव दिस टाइमर. एक तो बच्चे के लिए वो सही है, ठीक है, टाइमिंग वाला, और ये आपका एनर्जी भी सेव होता है. ओके, सेंसर, वी कैन हैव सेंसर इन द कॉरिडोर्स. ओके, चलिए, दिस इज द कंट्रोल सिस्टम. बट timer is not going to have you cost you more because it is inbuilt in your AC. It's a no cost or low cost if you are investing in AC, but the sensor is going to cost you. So now again it is depending upon your setup. Okay, so that's why this detailed energy audit. So now this is the example of your heat, ventilation and AC, like your chiller, your AHU, कूलिंग टावर. अगर आपके वहाँ है, ज़्यादातर ये होता है कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर में, और इफ एनी ऑफ दी टर्शियरी केयर और सेकेंडरी केयर दे आर हैविंग ए टोटल एच. ओके, सो वहाँ पे आपको ये वाला सिस्टम आपको वहाँ पे देखना पड़ेगा. नाउ सो वी हैव डिस्कस द प्री ऑडिट. So we have done some audit phase also, because during the audit phase we have done all this thing, lighting system, back system, your key audit area, सब कुछ हमने कर लिया. हमने कुछ डाटा भी कलेक्ट कर लिया, जो हमने प्रिलिमिनरी किया था उससे ज़्यादा कर लिया. अब आ जाते हैं हम पोस्ट ऑडिट फेज पे. कुछ चीज़ें तो हमने तभी एनालाइज कर लिया था, तभी हमने आइडेंटिफाई कर दिया था. इफ़ आई टॉक अबाउट दिस एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन मेजर, बट during the post audit phase we are going to discuss in a very deeply. So एक तो हो गया switch off policy, we have discussed. Low cost measure we have discussed. But as far as this capital intensive measures are there, this is going to be your part of post audit phase, because here there are so many things. Your budget, you need to restructure your building and this behavioral intervention, because change is the only thing we know that is changing, but it's very difficult to accept the change. तो तुरंत आता है हम क्यों करें, होता है ना कि कुछ भी चीज़ करने आना ना, why? That's why I said earlier कि please go through my first video, because if why is understood then how is easier. जितना अच्छा आप क्यों को समझेंगे उतना अच्छा आप कैसे है उसको कर पाएंगे, कैसे करेंगे उसको आप समझ पाएंगे. ठीक है, सो आई एम कोटिंग सम ऑफ द एग्जाम्पल फ्रॉम डिफरेंट सेक्टर. नाउ आई हैव गिवन द एग्जाम्पल फ्रॉम छत्तीसगढ़. नॉट ओनली हेल्थ सेक्टर, Chhattisgarh very meticulously they have implemented the solar panel under the different project, like your rooftop solar scheme, your PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana, your PM Kusum. PM Kusum is for actually for farmers. ओके, फार्मर के लिए सब्सिडाइज रेट में उनको दिया जाता है कि जो वहाँ पे जो पंप चलाते हैं ना, जो खेतों में, सो दे आर यूटिलाइजिंग पंप फॉर इरिगेशन. So for water for their fields, so वहाँ पे they are utilizing this PM Kusum to have that small kind of solar panels. So you can collaborate with other departments as well. My intention of integrating those examples is only for that. Okay, चलिए, these are some of the best practice, but this is your post phase. Okay, so financial analysis, again this is your post audit phase. So simple payback period, your internal return, rate of return, your net present value. This may sound some tough terminology, आपको लग रहा होगा बाउंसर जा रहा होगा. It is nothing but your break even analysis. What is break even analysis? जितना मैंने खर्चा किया उतना मुझे मिला, मुझे कोई प्रॉफिट ना हो, no profit no loss. That means simple payback period. Whatever major cost effective projects I have implemented, if I have implemented solar panel for the whole entire hospital, when I am going to get that money back. इंटरनल रेट ऑफ रिटर्न, ठीक है, नेट प्रेजेंट, अभी कितना प्रेजेंट वैल्यू है, कितना बाद में चल के बढ़ जाएगा, या कितना मुझे लॉस होगा, कितना प्रॉफिट होगा, तो ये आपको नेट प्रेजेंट वैल्यू देगा. बट फॉर ऑल द पॉइंट आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट ऑल ऑफ यू, because if I will quote the example from government sector, we have RKS, Rohit Kalyan Samiti, we have JASH, Jan Arogya Samiti. There we have invited member from different stakeholders. That means your electricity department, your PSD department, your roads and building departments, and and similarly the private sector, they may have their own organizational committee. So वहाँ पे भी वो इन्वाइट करते होंगे जो आर्किटेक्चर में बहुत ज़्यादा उनको नॉलेज हो, क्योंकि दे आर द बेस्ट पर्सन टू से कि व्हाट इज द नेट प्रेजेंट वैल्यू. सो आपका टोटल कॉस्ट कितना आएगा. सी आई एम नॉट द एक्चुअली बेस्ट पर्सन टू टेल यू द व्हाट इज द एग्जैक्ट कॉस्ट ऑफ द सोलर पैनल, ओके, बट दे आर द बेस्ट पीपल, ओके. सो everyone has their own area, so please reach out to them, reach out to your electricity department, your GT department, whatever may be your nomenclature. I am utilizing the nomenclature from Odisha. Basically I am belong to Odisha only, so इसीलिए मेरे दिमाग में वो जो GED यही सब है. But that's why I am clearing that, please as per your state nomenclature. So चलिए, and life cycle costing, they are going to give you the life cycle costing. That's why I said na PDCA cycle. That means again I am giving you one point of discussion in your RKS or in your Jan Arogya Samiti, or for corporate sector your team. कभी जब भी आपका डिस्कशन होता होगा आपका ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की मीटिंग में, ठीक है. चलिए, ये हो गया पोस्ट फेज. Now the monitoring and verification. Okay, before that I missed one slide, implementation. So who is going to implement? We have identified the team, so then we have to identify the energy conservation measures. हमें ये देखना है पहले हम नो कॉस्ट करेंगे या लो कॉस्ट करेंगे या विथ सम कॉस्ट करेंगे. And this prioritization, this is going to vary from your department to department, your level of healthcare facility, okay, and from state to state. This is nothing but again your prioritization. Prioritization is a kind of quality tool. मैं बीच में ये भी बता रही हूँ, ठीक है, क्योंकि मैं इनक्वास से दूर नहीं रह सकती. Not only इनक्वास, any kind of accreditation or certification body. These are something related to the quality tools. Then assign the responsibility. Remember this TBAP, time bound action plan, okay, your time, who is going to do it, okay, your action plan, time of execution, who is going to monitor it, all are the integral part of your implementation plan. ठीक है, ये हो गया. Now monitoring and verification. As I said, the types of audits are according to Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Then I would request all of you to use this monitoring and verification tool of Bureau of Energy Efficiency. These are available in their website, and if you don't have, please reach out to me. So I will try to provide. So before that, establish the baseline, track the energy saving, and as I said, it is a continuous improvement. Okay, chaliye, it's a PDCA. So, and now we have discussed all the points of preliminary audit and the detailed audit as per the Bureau of Energy Efficiency. I have quoted some of the examples from my day-to-day life and also from our hospital sector. I hope you are getting my point. Now, benefits. So, what are the benefits? So after this energy audit, we are going to reduce our electricity bill. अगर पिछले महीने मेरा इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल 3000 था, मैंने देखा कि मैं चले गई ऑफिस, मेरे घर का लाइट्स और फैन स्विच ऑन है, इसलिए 3000 आया. अब जब मैं ऑफिस जाती हूँ उससे पहले मैं स्विच ऑफ करके जाती हूँ, तो मेरा 2000 आ गया इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल नेक्स्ट मंथ में, तो हो गया ना 1000 का मेरा बचत. In the similar line, in the hospital, you can implement that. Whenever any department is not undergoing any kind of procedure, please switch off those areas, your lights and fans. You are definitely, if you have the submitter, you are going to see you are going to see the submitter bills. In the last month, if the electricity bill of the OPD was around 3000, ठीक है, चाहे रीडिंग में हो चाहे जैसा भी आप देख लेना, बट इफ यू हैव द स्विच ऑफ पॉलिसी दैट की आफ्टर द क्लोजिंग ऑफ द स्पेशलिस्ट OPDs, माई स्टाफ इज गोइंग टू स्विच ऑफ all the lights and fan, definitely your electrical reading of the specialist OPD is going to reduce. For that you need to have a separate submitter for your specialist OPD. अभी हम क्या करते हैं, अभी एक ही मीटर होता है OPD के लिए या एक मीटर होता है फॉर द एंटायर हॉस्पिटल. ओके, बट इफ यू वांट टू गो फॉर अ डिटेल एनर्जी ऑडिट, प्लीज हैव अ सबमिटर inside the OPD as well. Okay, so this is going to give you the result as well. Improve the energy efficiency. That means if you are going to switch off all the things, may it be light, fan or the heavy instrument equipment, ultimately it is going to give you more efficiency. ठीक है, अगर जैसे AC हम चलाते रहते हैं उसका गैस ख़त्म हो जाता है, बट अगर हमने टाइमर सेट कर दिया, सो कुछ हमने उसको रेस्ट दिया, एक बार ट्राई करके देखना, प्लीज़ ट्राई इट. ओके, नॉट ओनली इन योर हॉस्पिटल, एट योर होम एज वेल. Please set a timer. Give the rest to AC for 1 to 2 hours. Their efficiency is going to increase. Your electricity bill is going to decrease. And at the same time, you are going to play your role in reducing the carbon emission as well. Okay. Again, this is nothing but environmental sustainability and the regulatory compliances. What are the regulatory compliances? I am going to show you one slide in one slide. ये हो गया आपका benefits. अब आ जाते हैं conclusion. So this detailed energy audit is essential for sustainable operation, ultimately for reduction of carbon footprint. नहीं तो अगले generation को क्या दे के जाएंगे? I have a very important, very peculiar, interesting slide for all of you. Okay, think over that. Okay, definitely this detailed audit is going to support you for climate resilience, and this is in alignment with national energy goal, and this is very much critical for the hospital and industry. That's why I have requested all of you, please go through my videos, particularly if you go to 1 and 3. 1 is all about why energy audit, 3 is all about NQuas, green habits under your NQuas, and 2 is something related to maternal health and newborn health, how climate change is going to impact them, and it's based on Suman Roadmap 2030. Okay, because health is not only about facility level, health is of course we are going to implement all the different guidelines as well. May it be your climate change, may it be your maternal health, newborn health, and we have certain points which I call it as green habits. So that's why my videos are containing all the points. So if you go to my first and third video, they are how I have aligned those goals, SDG goals. There you are going to find. Okay, it's a storyline. Okay, all my videos would be in all are is part of one story. Okay, so I am trying to connect all my videos. ठीक है, चलिए. So in a nutshell, energy audit process, it is going to identify the energy uses within the building. Okay, and it is going to estimate how much energy we are utilizing in each department. Okay, depending upon your healthcare setup, and it is going to determine the amount of energy, okay, without compromising the desired value. Remember my earlier discussions. Okay, जितना जहाँ पे लक्स मीटर चाहिए तो चाहिए, अगर कॉरिडोर में 100 चाहिए तो चाहिए, OT में चाहिए ज़्यादा, तो इसका मतलब नहीं कि नहीं एनर्जी एफिशिएंसी करनी है. AOT में भी 100 लक्स के बल्ब लगा दे. No, that should not be. For that, you need to refer the guidelines. For an example, implementation of Kayakalp guideline, your NQuas checklist, your NABH or any other accreditation and certification body checklist or other SOPs. Okay, and remember few points. So what are those? Before the energy audit, the overall goal should be set at the beginning and the deadline for achieving the goals. That means it's a kind of setting the benchmark. And before setting the benchmark, we should have a baseline. हमारे पास baseline होगा तब जाके हम एक benchmark में पहुंच पाएंगे. अगर मैं ऐसे कहूँ, if I say your preliminary audit is going to give you the baseline and benchmark, your detailed audit you are going to implement those points. Okay, chali. Now prioritize. After these are the points for the post audit phase of your detailed audit, because prioritization you are going to do only after the entire energy survey was over. Okay, chaliye. So how you are going to prioritize? Based on the energy audit results, your energy management program would be restructured. Okay, that means for all the energy conservation measures, the payback period you need to prioritize depending upon your budget, like your no, low or with some cost. Okay, that's why I have requested all of you to take the help of other stakeholders, other departments, because they are the best person. Reach out to them. Reach out to the renewable energy department. They have a team for the solar panel installation. They are going to help you. They are helping in some of the states, just like your Chhattisgarh, in northeastern states, in Ladakh. Okay, and your cost effectiveness. This is one of the ways to prioritize your energy conservation. So this is the points for your prioritization. Okay. So in a nutshell, during your implementation measures, your maintenance part and follow, they are also going to play a very pivotal role. Your submetering, I have already discussed. Use of 4 or above star AC refrigerator according to BIS, according to BE. Okay, जो 4 स्टार से ज़्यादा उसी को ही यूज़ करना. Again I am writing something SPP, Sustainable Procurement Policy. This is as per the Gazette notification of Ministry of Finance. So in the Kayakalp eco-friendly theme, we have added that point as well. Please go through that. So during the implementation phase, you need to actually go through many of the guidelines, many of the SOPs of different departments, their Gazette notifications as well. Okay. Then again the implementation phase, your solar panel optimization, utilization or any other kind of renewable source of energy. I have given you the example, other than your solar, your wind energy, like in your coastal areas. Okay, your biogas plant. Okay, wherever it can be implemented. Now it's your time, it's your role. How you are going to identify those energy conservation measures. Okay, always use BE labeled ISI mark energy efficient equipments and appliances. That is going to give you, that is going to cut your electricity bill. Okay, so ये सारे चीज़ें जो है ना easily available, और earlier I said ना GEM portals पे भी है. ओके, और अदर जो ऑनलाइन साइट्स वहाँ पे भी अवेलेबल है, उनके जो अपने साइट्स है वहाँ पे भी अवेलेबल है, मार्केट में भी अवेलेबल है. ओके, सो यू कैन प्रायोरिटाइज योर परचेस डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर बजट, डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर इम्प्लीमेंटेड स्ट्रेटजी, योर फाइनेंशियल एनालिसिस, ओके, एंड योर प्रायोरिटाइजेशन. ओके, सो नाउ in a nutshell, those are some energy conservation measures. Again, I am repeating the points. LED light replacement, power factor improvement. Here BFD is nothing but variable frequency drives. Those are nothing but the control devices. They are ensuring the efficient operation of electrical motor, and ultimately they are actually using less energy and reducing the operating cost. So वो लिखा हुआ होता है कहीं ना कहीं पीछे कि ये VFD का ये. So these are the points we are as a healthcare professional we don't have such idea, but the people from energy sector, ठीक है, they have a better idea than us. Okay, your utilization of efficient motor, your insulation improvement and proper preventive maintenance, this is going to give you a very good amount of energy reduction, energy use reduction, not only in terms of energy efficiency but also your cost in your energy cost as well. Okay, कैसे? अगर कोई फैन, अगर कोई एसी को आपने अच्छे से प्रिवेंटिव मेंटेनेंस किया हुआ है तो बार बार वो ख़राब नहीं होगा, ठीक है, बार बार उसमें गैस नहीं भरोगे. That's why AMC and CMC, your annual maintenance contract and your comprehensive maintenance contract, they are playing a very instrumental role, okay, in the facility. चलिए, so ये आपका LED लाइट रिप्लेसमेंट, पावर फैक्टर इम्प्रूवमेंट, VFD, efficient motor, insulation improvement, and of course the preventive maintenance. They are some of the example for energy conservation measures along with your solar panel, your wind energy, and of course the biogas plant. Okay, check. So now I have only 2 to 3 slides more benefits. So your reduced operational costs and your extended equipment life, okay, and of course improve the productivity. Now, which I have highlighted in green, reduction of carbon footprint, and please try that. This percentage I have quoted from a real-time survey of one of the healthcare facility, and let me tell you, from one of the public healthcare facilities. So if one can do, others can also. Okay, 10 to 30% of potential energy savings through this energy survey. They have done the detailed audit. Okay, now you are getting my point. This is not only a checklist, but the entire pre-DCA, entire process, your preliminary audit, then your pre-audit phase, your audit phase, and post-audit phase, implementation, monitoring, and evaluation. Okay, so now the next slide is yes, this is the regulatory compliances. So your for some of the industry this is actually mandatory as per BE. This is part of Energy Conservation Act 2001. Okay, this is mandatory for some of the industry actually, and ultimately this is going to support you natural and climate commitments. Okay, चलिए. Now challenges, इतने सारा कुछ बता दिया, चैलेंज भी तो बताना ही है. Lack of awareness, initial investment hesitations, data inaccuracy, resistance to change. I have discussed now. Behavioral interventions. This is a kind of no cost intervention, but it's very tough because we are not habituated to accept any kind of change. So that's why I am trying my best through my YouTube channel, through my videos, to give a kind of awareness, okay, to remove the initial investment hesitation, because we know that low, no or with cost investment. Data inaccuracy, कभी कभार हम इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल ना देखे हम कर लेते हैं, ठीक है, and resistance to change. So now we can actually have a discussion within the hospital setup. We can have some of the energy conservation with low cost or no cost. So let's go ahead. So इस तरह से हम लोग इस challenges को overcome कर सकते हैं, ठीक है. चलिए, and in conclusion, energy audit is a powerful tool for your cost saving, and of course for sustainability. So it is going to improve your operational efficiency, and it is essential for all of us, not only for commercial building, industry, institution, but also for all the hospitals set up, okay, for our home as well, wherever we're working, wherever we are living. So benefits I have already discussed. Energy saving measures, then we are having some financial benefit in terms of reducing the energy bill, okay, and we are also supporting the net zero target, okay, by supporting some regulatory compliances. We are supporting to lower the carbon emission. We are having some installing some smart meter, so LED replacement through Ujjwala scheme. This is a government initiative. So these are the actually benefits after conducting the energy audit. Okay. So now one question for all of you. Okay. Mani man sochna. Please think by yourself. Make your choice. Where to live? What to live? This one is leave. This one is leave. So आपको कहाँ पे रहना है, किसको छोड़ना है, आप ये डिसाइड कर लो. So now if you are going to choose exactly the actual where to live and the actual what to live, then now we are self motivated. We have motivated ourselves कि yes, we have to leave one area which is with pollution, and we have to choose the area which is full of greenery and all these things, and we can choose to live in this place, to convert into this place. So there are three options, okay, whether you are going to choose this one to live, whether to this one. Majority will say this one because it's with greenery. No one is going to say to live in the inside the pollution. Very few will say no, as we are living in this pollution, we will take some measure from this green and we'll convert this to this. You are agreeing with me? Where to live, what to live. Okay, that means we are trying for our self motivation, because already we are living in a very polluted way. Okay. चलिए, तो कैसे हम अपने आप को मोटिवेट करें, कैसे हम अपने सराउंडिंग को मोटिवेट करें, कैसे जो बिहेवियरल इंटरवेंशन ले, सो दैट वी कैन हैव दिस एनर्जी ऑडिट इन प्लेस एक्चुअली ड्यूरिंग एन इम्प्लीमेंटेशन. सो प्लीज थिंक ओवर दैट. I am actually removing this, okay, so that you can clearly see this slide. It is just for your self motivation, okay. Where to live, what to live, how you are going to self motivate, or how you are going to motivate your staff. So thank you so much. Please adhere to triple P, double C, double S, triple P, double S and C. What are those? Again, I am actually deleting this. Triple P is nothing but policy, preparation and response, and practice. Saran ma'am, until and unless you practice something, your policy is partial. You are not going to have the entire policy into practice. So implementation matters. That's why policies are related to your preparation, to your response, and finally to practice. Surveillance and special training, that means we are discussing about the capacity building, creating the awareness. Okay, now finally the community intervention. So we need to take care of we need to take the support from the other external stakeholders, our surroundings as well. Okay, so I hope I tried my best to give the gist of the implementation, how we are going to do the energy audit. I know that this video is much lengthier because here I am trying to actually give you some of the examples, okay, so that you can listen to them and you can actually apply them. So this is from my side. A green thank you to all of you. Practice the green habit. So thank you so much.